Hey everybody, this is NoahSD. I'm making another one of these member review videos. This time I'm going to review a video from this guy Lewis, who plays as K. Luvan on Stars. He four-tabled some No Limit 200 6 max for me, and I'm just gonna go over the video and see what I saw. I've looked it over already, and I think he played very well. There are a couple hands that I think he really butchered, so hopefully that should be interesting. But in general, I think he played very well. So yeah, let me go on to the hands. All right, so this first hand I want to talk about, under the gun opens. There's a flat in the cutoff, and we 3-bet ace king off from the small blind. That's obviously pretty standard. What's weird is under the gun folds and cutoff calls. So when cutoff calls, like, your first thought should be that cutoff is probably fairly fishy. So he can show up with goofy shit. But for the most part, his range is going to be like small to mid pairs. With some weird shit thrown in. And the flop comes down king 7-7 with two suits, and I really like checking here because, he'll still bet a king if you check to him. I don't think he often has, like, jacks or queens, and I don't think you often get two streets of value out of anything worse than that. He'll probably bet a flush draw if you check it to him, too. So yeah, given all that, I really like a check. Playing to check call. And he might bet his air, obviously. It's a big part of the point. And when he checks back, you get lighter value on the turn too, which is cool. So then you do bet, he calls, and turn comes at 9. Now at this point, we have to figure, like, you sort of break his hand up into like, I guess 4 categories. You can either have a king, and if he has a king, there's a slight preference towards betting because he might check back if we check, but for the most part, it really doesn't matter. We're getting it in versus him no matter what. He can have a hand that's going to be pretty damn marginal here, like something like 8s or 10s or, even 6s, ace queen, something like that. He can have a flush draw, or he can have floated with air.